horn. And let's watch the final 4 spots get filled in the club championship. As we kick things off, Stiff taking on Canes in Chi-Town. It will be Canes getting the ball first, but let's get to know Stiff a little better. Frank Sardoni Jr., 30 years old from Cumming, Georgia. $21,500, but most importantly, Tyler Davis, he has that big shiny belt, and he's refocused. He hasn't really competed these last couple of years, but he is locked back in here in 21.
Yeah, he's in a great space mentally as well. You know, he just got married, moved in. He feels very content. He's ready to lock back in. It's been 5 years. He's going to be very unorthodox, very unique on offense.
Let's take a look at one of the keys to the game. If Stiff's going to come out on top, TD, he's got to return to glory.
Got to return to glory. It is so hard to come back after 5 years. To go 5 years without making another event is a long time, but he's back. He feels very excited. He's prepared, and he's ready for the moment.
On the flip side, his opponent, a veteran, 2-time Bears Club champion Canes, Jordan Powell, 25 years old, from Monty, Illinois. $55,000 in career earnings. TD, I feel like this is a guy that maybe not the biggest name. Like I feel like we know him really well, but he's one of the more decorated players here in the Madden Championship Series.
Yeah, had kind of a down year in Madden 20, but I don't think people realize he's made 7 EA majors. That's one of the best of all time. He's consistent year in and year out. Very good. And he's excited for this moment as well.
And legit, one of the funniest individuals in the Madden community. Taking a look at his key to the game. Taking on Stiff, you have to expect the unexpected.
Yeah, well, you know, talking to him, he said he didn't know what to expect from Stiff. That's why he didn't even get reps with some of his close lab partners, because they play too meta. Stiff never plays with the meta, so Kane's prepared for anything out there. Can't wait to see what happens.
4 quarters away from spot 29 being filled. We head to Chi-Town. Stiff taking on Canes. TD, we talk about this all the time. We see it in every game. This is where I think if you're looking to improve the most in the game of competitive Madden, if you're looking to compete in these tournaments, setting these audibles, getting these depth charts set right before the game is so crucial.
Without a doubt. Setting those audibles, getting your personnel. You see Kane subbing in Chris Cooley at tight end, then subbing Tyreek Hill. So he's getting everything aligned perfectly that he needs. He's going to be rocking the Seattle Seahawks offensive playbook. He said this isn't even his main playbook. He's running this because he thinks he has a couple things that Stiff won't be ready for.
It will be Kane starting off with the ball first. No surprise to see him run a little bunch offense, bunch tight end, and he'll run the ball on first down. Hands it to Reggie Bush, and Bush will pick up 7.
Yeah, that Seahawks playbook is phenomenal. One of the best playbooks in the game. It has a really good gun bunch, and it has a great gun bunch tight end. It also has a good trips formation. He said his most important player on offense is that Lance Allworth at wide receiver with route tech. You might see him move him around a lot in these different formations.
2nd down and 3. Scary Terry McLaurin in motion from left to right, and Allen will hand this ball off to Bush. And how about the defense from Stiff? Great shed on the outside to bring down Bush for a loss of 3.
And when I talked to Stiff last night, he said, you know, everyone looks at that Madden 16 belt win, kind of fluky, kind of revolved around a glitch in the game with the aggressive catch. But he told me he wants it to be known that his defense was exceptional in that tournament, taking out Problem right in the finals. So he thinks he's known for his defense, and a lot of people don't realize that about him.
3rd and 8.
Let's go!
Action pass. Josh Allen in trouble, and down goes Josh Allen. Oh, Mike Ditko would be proud of that defense from the Stiffmeister.
Speaking of defense, there it is. You couldn't ask for a better start if you're Stiff, the longtime veteran. 5 years waiting for this moment back in a big game, and here he is. Great first defensive stand for the Stiffmeister.
Now, what are we going to see? You got to talk to him. You got to delve into that labyrinth that is Stiff's mind. What are we going to see from him offensively?
Yeah, he's a very interesting guy. Always plays unique, unorthodox. He said he had a really crazy offense that kind of, some things happened and got leaked a little bit, so he pulled out a whole new glitchy offense. He's in the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive playbook, and I don't think we've seen that all tournament long so far in the 7 or so weeks we've been doing this. So this Steelers playbook, I don't really know what he's going to come out with. He said he's got some of the meta concepts, but a lot of unique stuff, and I can't wait to see what he's got here.
Ball's on the 29-yard line. Kane sets up his defense, gets his final substitutions
We're gonna
in.
win it, boys.
Brett Favre in the gun. Rolling right, looking downfield. And that one's going to be an incompletion to start things off. How about Jeff Locke with the tweet? Former Marlin and Pirate. Another night full of Madden Club Championship. Looking forward to these games. Big shout out to Jeff. Been seeing him tweeting a bunch about the clubs. Gotta love seeing people get excited about these games, TD.
Oh, yeah. Jeff Locke is a big Madden fan, former MLB Major League pitcher. He's always showing love, supporting the Madden community. You love to see that stuff.
Favre on second down. Waiting, looking, in trouble. He'll throw this one away. So far, the defense is standing tall for both Canes and Stiff.
Talking to Stiff last night, too, he said he felt very confident in his defense, but he said if he's going to win this game, it's going to come down to his offense. He's got to get it clicking. 2 plays in, doesn't look great so far.
Third down and 10, when in doubt, out route. It's all worked with the catch. He's going to be just shy, and Stiff comes out aggressive. 4th and 1 going for it.
Yeah, stack Y flex. We have not seen this formation all year. That was a nice little dot right there. 4th and 1, big play in the game for both guys.
Think about this.
And it looks like Stiff, the
man.
veteran, going to pause it, take a second to think about it. Looks like he's still pretty committed to coming out and going for it.
Yeah, Nick, this is where it becomes a chess match. So Stiff wandered on inside zone. Canes knew it. He was literally hovering with that linebacker right over the D tackle, just waiting for it. And Stiff takes his time, calls the timeout. I'd expect a pass now. Canes knows the inside zone could come.
Comes Favre on 4th down. In trouble. Oh, the throw out of sack. It's going to be picked off. All right, Champ's going to pick it off the ricochet. Little pinball action and a defensive touchdown to kick things off. It wouldn't be the Windy City without the defense putting points on the board.
And Canes just gives a little giggle.
I had the post.
Canes is saying, Stiff, thank you for the freebie.
One was blocked.
And we might have a block kick. Oh, he missed it. But that was just a horrible play by Stiff. I mean, he just basically gave Canes a free 7 points. You saw Canes laughing about it. And talking to Canes last night, he did say, you know, he felt like he was the big favorite in this matchup. He feels like Stiff has not been locked in the last few years. And Canes felt like he could possibly blow Stiff out. And that was just a bad read right there by Stiff. Canes took advantage.
I think like one more time is the pressure that got to the quarterback. Bounced around a little bit, but I think Bailey picked that one off of the leg of a defender, and all he had was to beat a couple offensive linemen to the house.
Yeah, I didn't like the route combo. He had a little out route with a post behind it. They kind of ran into each other. Then he tried to hit the delay route to the running back. Just kind of a unique and different route combination, and just had to throw it up. He's about to get sacked. Canes takes advantage.
Favre, first down and 10, right side. It's caught. Chris Cooley with the catch. Boy, how about what Cooley has done to the offensive game, taking over that tight end position.
He's a stud in Madden Ultimate Team. If you guys are out there playing some Ultimate Team, get Chris Cooley on your field. He's got speed. He can run routes really well. Probably the best tight end going right now in MUT.
Off to Bush, and Bush will pick up 2. Third and short.
Stop.
Looking to the corner route and a beam. That's Chris Cooley once again. I don't know that. Okay, there. I know what that celebration is. I didn't know what the first part was. Looking like Juju Smith-Schuster out on the midfield logo. It hasn't gone well for Juju these last 3 weeks.
No, it's been rough, especially last night. It was really rough for Juju.
Come on. We got this. Come on, settle in. You just need to settle in right now. That's all we need to do.
I think he wants to settle in. Bush.
You know Stiff. Stiff gets very animated, a lot of emotion always when he plays. I like what he's doing right here, though, Nick, these last few plays. It was 2nd and 1. He smart routed the corner out. He gets a nice sharper cut to the outside versus zone. Canes ran zone. Smith threw a laser to the sidelines and comes right back with a post over the middle.
Run there, trying to get some more yards. It's going to be 3rd and 8 as we head to the second quarter. 7-0. Two-time looking to become three-time. Canes on top, but stiff on the drive. Big third down.
Gets tough in the red zone.
Davison Allworth stacked on the left side. Number 4 over the middle. Finds Bush, but he'll only get 2. It's going to be fourth down. You got to think Stiff's just going to take his points.
Yeah, you got to take your points here. It's so hard to score in the red zone inside the 10. Tried to hit him a little delayed curl route from the running back. Canes was all over it. But way to get back in if you're Stiff. But even better for Canes, home to 3 and you're up a stop.
Seven, 3. We haven't seen Canes' offense on the field a whole lot. He actually had to punt the ball in the first drive, so opportunity here is, how about Mudhead? Talking about, you know, Stiff, of course, caught a couple Friday Night Footballs over there. Playing for his biggest MCS win tonight since 2016, but Canes is going to make that easy. The Bears Club Championship is one to watch. Big shout out to everybody over at Mudhead. TD, I kind of like those guys over there.
Oh, yeah. Those guys are the best. They got the Mudhead League going on right now. And, you know, Canes, I believe Canes has at least one Friday Night Football championship. And then Stiff, who is sometimes a commentator for Mudhead. So both these guys very heavily involved with the Mudhead. Awesome to see them showing love.
I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, like, Stiff's record is much better when he's in the booth on Friday Night Football than... But hey, he hasn't competed this year in 21. I think he was like twice in Madden 20, twice or 3 times in Madden 20. As there goes Bush up the middle. Bush got room to the 45, down to the 40, inside the 39-yard line. How many times have we seen Reggie Bush get loose?
Great run right there by Canes. Just a little off tackle to the outside. Looks like Stiff was bringing a heavy blitz. Sometimes those off tackles can really counter it. But Stiff was lucky to get that tackle, because now you can kind of, you know, if he would have broke that, would have been up 2 possessions, would have been big. And now you see Canes starting to work this clock as well a little bit right now.
Ooh, nice spin move back inside. Bush picks up 6.
That Reggie Bush, so good. Nice spin move. You see Canes, this is where the veteran experience comes in. You know, he's taking his time now, going to use some of this clock, wants to get Reggie Bush's, you see him there, the stamina very low, he's orange. So he's trying to get Reggie Bush back to full health here, full energy. I would expect possibly another run in this situation. Stiff doesn't have an answer for it on the last 2 plays. Canes, being a veteran, might go right back to it.
2nd and 4. Back to the run game.
Good hit, good hit.
Oh, big hit on AP. Oh, baby. Laying the lumber, building a treehouse. 3rd and 4.
We've seen a lot of hit sticks so far in this game. It really does look like the monsters of the midway. Big time hit right there for Stiff. Now Stiff gets him in a 3rd down. If you're Stiff, get him off the field here.
He's in field goal range at the 32-yard line. Canes can take this down to around the 2:15 mark. Allen rolling right. He might have the window to be, and he does have the window to be. A diving catch by, I think that's Allworth with the catch. Down to the 20-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning. Close ball game. 7-3. The lone touchdown, a pick 6 for Canes.
That play was actually so smart by Canes right there. Stiff trying to use her that inside zone every time. Canes recognized it, went with a play action. So Stiff came in with his user, and then everything was open.
Bush left side gets 2. Run game for Canes setting the tone on this drive, which is not particularly, TD, what we were used to seeing from Canes.
No, it is not. You know, he's very much a pass-heavy player. But Canes usually does the things that are necessary to win. He just knows how the game works. Like I said, he's been around a long time, 7 major appearances. He can win multiple different ways.
A strong eye formation. And Bush will pick up 3 to the right side. Stiff takes a timeout. 3rd down and 5. Big 3rd down. It feels like this could be a momentum swing if Canes is able to pick this one up.
Without a doubt. We'll see if Canes sticks to the ground game here, trusts his defense. He might try to catch Stiff off guard with a pass play out of the strong H wing.
He is going to pass. Stiff in coverage. User Pat Watkins. Oh, there's so much room. Could drive a Mack truck up through the middle. 7-3 the score, and Canes knocking on the door.
Just phenomenal pocket presence right there by Canes. And then the better thing is he goes down at the 2-yard line. He doesn't score. He makes Stiff use his last timeout, and now he can use all this minute 17 and still go up a touchdown. Just phenomenal strategy and stick work by Canes.
Allstott into the end zone. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Canes takes a 2-score lead.
Yeah, you see Canes was a little unhappy because I think he wanted to use more of that clock. But you force Stiff to use all those timeouts. You got to take the touchdown when you can get it. And what a drive right there by Canes. Forced him to use Stiff's all his timeouts, and he's going to take a two-possession lead. Just great job by Canes.
Stiff will still have a minute 16 to get down the field. Even a field goal will cut it back to a 1-score game. This Bears legend Devin Hester will get stopped at the 15-yard line. This play set everything up. How about Josh Allen? A little scramble up the middle.
Yeah, rolls left and then waits for the user to come out to the running back. Goes up the middle, gets down. Great pocket presence, great stick work.
Whoa.
QC player. Should go back to Bears next year. Good luck to Stiff and Canes. I think these two guys would have something to say about that one. Stiff hit as he throws. That'll be an intentional grounding. 2nd and 23 on his own one. He's got to go 99 yards in a minute 8. How's that for a challenge?
Bro.
Oh, boy. Might get ugly. And this is the second time that Canes has come out in punt block. Not sure what's going on, but he's had to use 2 timeouts, and he could have had a chance to get the ball back here. So that is a big-time mistake by Canes.
He'll just run it with Bush.
It's gonna cost me points, bro.
3rd and 18. Canes does have 1 timeout. He can be aggressive if he gets a stop here.
Yeah, but you heard him just say that it might cost him points, and it really might, because if you're Stiff, you might want to just use this whole clock now.
Snaps it with 12 seconds on the play clock. Steps up with Favre. He's going to take the shot, looking for Cooley, and Cooley dropped it. Oh, he had a step, and Cooley drops the big play that could have gotten Stiff back within a score.
Oh, that was great play design by Stiff. He found the zone beater over the top, got the streak 1-on-1, and he drops the ball. That is super unfortunate for Stiff, and Canes is back in business with the timeout still to go.
Oh, man.
First down and 10. Clorn in motion from left to right. Canes looking for more. How about the pressure from Stiff? Stiff's defense has been pretty good, TD. So many times, it's all about the turnovers, and that pick 6 is looming large.
Yeah, you see Stiff. He's in that nickel 2-4-5 double A gap. That formation has become very popular these last few weeks in competitive Madden. It really has some of the best block shedding. You can blitz out of it. You can really disguise your defense with some coverage.
Come on, bro.
Throw this one away. Nothing open downfield. Looking for some crosser action. But good defense from Stiff. 3rd and 10. Still a big down because Canes only needs what? Probably 15 yards to get a field goal?
Yeah, I would say so. And he looked like he might have had the crosser out there at the end. But that was actually good user by Stiff because it looked like Canes had some things open. But Stiff kind of baited him, and he forced him to just kind of go out of bounds. But yeah, Canes needs about a 15-yard dot here and then call timeout, take his field goal.
No.
Left side.
Good D.
And what a beam, but he doesn't get the feet in bounds. 4th down. Canes will punt this one away. A break for Stiff defensively.
We saw the unfortunate play for Stiff on the streak to Cooley, and now an unfortunate play for Canes. It was a corner route to the sideline, man-to-man. He beat him, but just couldn't get the feet down. Oh, boy.
Safety?
What?
Because Hey, Stiff,
He
if you
really
run
went
into your own end zone,
backwards
get
like
tackled.
that.
That's a
He's
safety.
supposed to shoot the other way.
Bro.
Really?
And the laugh from Canes, he can't believe he picked up 2 points
no.
there.
The other way, and he went backwards.
What?
Oh, no. TD, that ever happened to you?
Nick, I am at a loss for words. I don't even know what to
I
say
wanted
right
a
now.
field goal, but I mean, two was
Stiff has been around way too long. He's a belt winner. This is a mistake you cannot make with $7,500 on the line. Just a horrible mistake, Nick. I don't know if we've seen a lot of mental bad mistakes like that in competitive Madden games, but that's got to be up there as one of the worst.
Oh, man.
Cane's still laughing. He's having a great time. A little bit of a holiday present right there from Stiff for Canes. Take a look at this one more time. TD, break it down.
I mean, I'm trying to see it from Stiff's point. He's trying to just make a play, but I mean, come on, man. What are you doing?
What?
And Kane just laughs about it.
Was it that last juke move? All right, well. I mean, luckily,
blasphemy.
Luckily, it's still a 2-score game, and Stiff is going to get the ball at halftime. It is 16-3, the 2-time. Bears club champion Canes with the lead over the former belt winner Stiff. The Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award recognizes an NFL player for his excellence on and off the field. Each NFL team nominates one player for the award, which is named after the former Bears legend. Last week, the NFL nominees were unveiled, and Chicago is proud to have Jimmy Graham as their nominee.
Jimmy's our Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee. There's 32 of them in the NFL.
Complete and utter shock, and especially to be here in Chicago, when it's named after Walter Payton, and it's right next to his building was pretty surreal for me. Once my body cooled off, fighting back some tears, for me, I think, reflective on my journey to now, I guess, even in the award to be called a man, I guess now I'm a man. So reflective on where I'd come from and, how long of a road it's been to where I am today. Truly blessed and honored.
And a reminder that our champions are not the only one who can be winners today. Make sure to go to chicagobears.com/Madden to register for your chance to win a Khalil Mack Core Elite card. Jump in there soon, supplies are limited. Make sure to sign up for your chance to win the Khalil Mack Core Elite card. TD, what defense couldn't use a little bit of the Mack attack?
Oh, exactly. That Khalil Mack, one of the best items in MUT every year, and you can get a power up, add to him. Definitely a good card you want to get on your team.
Well, it's safe to say, not an ideal first half for Stiff, but plenty of time to get things back together.
I'm still at a loss for words. I don't even know what to say about that play, man. But you're right. He does get the ball coming out of the second half here, so he's got to get it going. He's got to get it going fast.
Cooley with the catch, the 37-yard line. I'm almost sure he has 6 completions, 5 are to Chris Cooley.
Yeah, it's a lot of those post routes to the sidelines. He had a great corner route earlier, and then he had that drop streak. But he's going to kind of the same 2 plays. He's got the corner route here. He's got the post on the backside.
Favre rolling right. Davis with the catch. He'll go out of bounds at the I think Stiff might have heard me. He's like, I should probably target somebody else.
Great play right there. I love the concept, the flood concept, going to the corner outside. Backside, he had a drag and a dig route behind it. Good spacing, good concept.
Favre on first down. Hit as he throws. Lucky that one ended up not being intercepted. We've seen how those throw out of sacks can make you pay. Instead, it'll just be a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, just nothing open there. Try to throw it the last second, but nothing doing. Staying in the stack Y flex formation.
He's going to try to get the run game going with Reggie Bush. It's been hard running for Stiff. Canes' rush defense has been incredibly solid, and we're seeing why Canes was top 5 offensively and defensively in the online elimination.
He's very consistent. He does just enough on both sides of the ball. He's ready for that inside zone. Like I said earlier, you see him just hovering with that linebacker, kind of just waiting for the inside zone. I think that's why Stiff hasn't gone to it much.
Third down and 2. Favre rolling right. He's looking for that corner route. He's got him wide open. It's the cool man, Chris Cooley, to the 20-yard line. Red zone action for Stiff.
That's really been his main play, getting that corner route with the streak behind it, really hurting Canes' zones back there. If you're Canes, you might start to man up that tight end on that corner route, because that's the only play that Stiff has really had success with.
Favre on first down. We'll find Bush underneath to the 14-yard line. So we're seeing an extended drive here from Stiff. You gotta love the bounce back after the bizarre safety to end the first half.
He's staying alive, but this is where you gotta punch it in for 7. You're down 2 touchdowns now. This is not field goal territory, in my opinion. You gotta go for the score. You gotta go for the touchdown.
Give it to AP. To the 11-yard line, third and short. Stiff looking for that reach forward animation.
No.
Here we go. Get into the end zone, AP.
Out
There we go. There we go. Come on.
To the end zone. 11 yards out. And Stiff this time finds the right end zone. Touchdown for the former belt winner. He's right back in this game.
He shows the heart. That's why he has a belt.
Score.
You make one of the worst plays in MCS history, but then you bounce right back and you go all the way down the field, punch it in, and you make this a ball game. Great job by Stiff.
16-10. Peterson will take this out of the end zone.
Ooh, good hit.
And up. Ooh, big hit on
Good hit.
Peterson. Take a look at this one more time. How about a little bit of run stick getting around that edge and some great blocking for the Stiffmeister.
Yeah, Canes was ready for it up the middle, but Stiff took it to the outside. He had phenomenal blocking on the edge. He's able to turn the corner and punch it in.
Good D, good D, good D, good D, good defense, good defense.
Very contrasting play styles here, TD. Stiff, very talkative as he plays. Canes barely says a word while playing the game.
Yeah, he's very locked in. He doesn't say much. Stiff, complete opposite. He'll tell you how he feels. This is a big drive now for Canes. This is your money drive. This is your put-away drive. See what he's got.
No.
Right.
Thank you.
Go! Come on! He was throwing it right at me! He was throwing it right at me!
Inaccurate
He was
pass,
throwing
and
that right at
somehow
me. He was throwing that right at me.
it might have been the most accurate pass for Canes because it ended up falling incomplete where nobody was around.
That was the mistake that Stiff needed to capitalize on. A bad mistake by Canes, and he gets fortunate with the overthrow.
Come on, Bumble!
Allen slides down, picks up 2. Here we go, 4th down. This could be a turning point if Stiff's defense can come up with a stop.
If I'm Canes, I might punt the ball here. I like how I've played on defense. You don't want to give Stiff ezy territory at the 28. You've been playing phenomenal defense. Make Stiff work, and I think he's going to do that. I like the decision by Canes.
How about Canes just going to punt this ball away, play some defense? What a way to kick things off, TD. We got a 16-10 game, and Stiff on a third quarter drive to tie the game up.
Yeah, I love the defensive stand right there. He needed it. He got it. And now, what he said in the pregame, it's about my offense. My offense is going to win me this game. Well, Stiff, here we go. You got your chance.
Woo! Little spin move. And Peterson picks up a first down.
That inside zone now. He's had some success with it these last few runs. I would keep going back to it. Until Kane stops it, keep going back to it.
All right. He's going to go back to it. And Peterson's going to pick up 8. He is tough to bring down.
Yeah, he seems like he's always falling forward. That Peterson is so good, especially as your backup running back. You sub that guy in, fall forward, get those extra yards.
2nd and 2. Favre throws this one away.
Good defense by him. Great defense by him.
It's been Stiff's main play. Canes was ready for it that time. Great defense.
Who will get to represent Chicago? The Bears. Where are my Swirsky super fans out there? Who's cheering for the Bears right now? 3rd and 2. Yes. Favre over the middle. Peterson picks up the first down. 4's up in the chat. We're heading to the 4th. It's a one-score game, 16-10.
Oh, that was a tight window. A clutch dot, though, by Stiff. He goes back to the inside zone, gets to the outside. But, you know, who would think a little delay curl route to the running back has really been kind of Stiff's whole offense besides the tight end corner route. You know, something you wouldn't really expect, but he's hit him with it a few times. And he's working down the field now.
2nd and 9.
Yes!
All right,
Let's go!
has him.
Come on.
Terry
It's the only thing you
McLaurin
have.
for the first time.
Come on, we're dotting now.
Making an appearance.
Come on, we're dotting now.
Just got it.
You see Stiff's confidence starting to rise with the most unique offense. Little out route. He had it about 5 seconds earlier, but he still got it to him. Big first down.
No!
Uh-oh, popped up in the
my
air.
Lord.
Oh, that could have been a turnover.
Dude.
Chris Cooley, usually sure-handed,
Dude, he
couldn't
dropped
wrap
that.
up the
Oh, we're having a
pigskin.
big problem. Or, I mean, he
That
like,
was scary. Woo! Kane's very unfortunate. That's a pick 70% of the time.
come on! First down, let's go.
What a run
Move
from
the chains.
Pierce. It didn't
We're
look
moving
like there was a
chains.
whole lot of room left
We're
side,
moving
but
chains. That's
there's a
what's
reason why
important
Stiff's
right
got
now.
a
Moving
belt,
chains
and
right now.
all I have are the belts that hold up my pants.
We're moving chains. That's important.
Yeah, this has been a very interesting drive right now from Stiff. You know, he's come up clutch with a few dots, a lot of inside zone, going back to the air.
Good defense. Kane's using that Jeremy Chin, and Stiff will throw this one
I
away.
do not like that at all.
Needs a touchdown, TD, but that clock becoming all the more important with only 3.5 to go.
That clock's becoming important for both guys, too, because, you know, Kane's wants
Stop!
plenty of time
Let's
to
go!
ball back.
Come on!
Chris Cooley, once again. He's going to have to send him a Christmas present if he's able to come out with a win here.
So Stiff has been hitting him with that running back curl, so Kane's starting to bite on that. And right behind it, what do you have? That post to Cooley. So Stiff fires it in there, big time dot, and now he's on the 2-yard line. He's 2 yards away from glory, 2 yards away from taking the lead. And what I thought, this game was over at halftime.
Let's go!
Give it to your
Come on!
workhorse.
Let's go!
Peterson into
Come
the
on!
end zone. Touchdown for Stiff. He has an extra point to take the lead. Kane's plenty of time.
This safety might kill me, man. Oh, my Lord, this safety might
man.
kill me. That safety might have been the dumbest thing ever.
And that is a great point, Nick, because he's up 1. If he didn't get that safety,
Oh, safety might have been the dumbest
he'd
thing
be
ever.
up 3 right now. That could be
He's up 3 right
crucial.
now. All right, let's,
But
come on,
what
we
if
just gotta
what
lock in.
determination, what
Try
fight
and do
back
what
by
we can do.
Stiff. That's why he's a champion. The guy never quits. And just phenomenal. As you see on the replay here, just a little dive up the middle, cuts it to the right, untouched. Peterson
Let's go! Come on!
fired up.
Let's stop! Come on!
Well, they call them guap drives for a
Good D,
reason.
good D, good D, good D. Come on.
And this
Good
is
defense, good defense,
could
good
be
defense,
a
Steph.
$5,000 drive for Canes. Honestly, Ty, we haven't seen Canes do a whole lot offensively. His defense has been setting the tone, but he really needs to show why he labs with some of the best players and where those great offensive game plans come from.
Yeah, Kane's labs with 818, but you know, it's interesting to note that he said he didn't really lab with them because Stiff is so unorthodox. He didn't want to get the meta reps, and he said he's not even in his main playbook. I'm wondering if that could come back to haunt him here. He's got to cook some dots up.
Oh, no.
Over the middle, he's got him. Beam to Vernon Davis, the fist pump from Canes. And Stiff is going to have to get a stop because Canes is already in field goal range.
Oh boy, did he cook it up. A little freestyle. He waited. His tight end cut across the middle. That's a big time dot by Canes.
And up to
God, that
Bush.
looks so cool.
Picks up 2. Timeout taken. Stiff with 1 remaining.
In the pocket.
Yeah, this is scary territory now for Stiff. You know, 1 timeout left. You still got the 2-minute warning, but 1 more first down, and it really could seal it for Canes.
Josh Allen. What a year he's having in Buffalo. MVP caliber quarterback.
It ain't over yet.
You're Stiff saying, ain't over yet. It's far from done. Play action pass.
Let's go. Come
And
on.
that crosser downfield was
I knew he
smothered
was
like a
trying to go
Polish
there.
sausage. Nowhere to throw. Clock stops
knew
with
he was
2:10
trying
to
to
go.
That's why in Madden Ultimate Team, you get the best corners on your field. I believe that was primetime Deion Sanders. I'm not too sure, but man, was he in a snuggie. He was absolutely bagged, and that's huge because Canes had to throw the ball away, and that stops the clock. Stiff has life. Big third down here for both guys. If Kane converts, he's the likely champion. Stiff has got to get a defensive stand on this play.
Just got 1 timeout left, plus the 2-minute warning. Into the bunch. Allen dropping down. Looking for the win. Wide pressure. He pushed him out of field goal range. How about the defense from Stiff with the 1-point lead? 4th down and 20 upcoming for Canes.
What a decision. He dials it up at the perfect time. Stiff gets in for the sack, and now Canes is in horrible territory. It's do or die for Canes. It's like 4th and 25. He's got to cook an absolute laser up. That is a huge mistake for Canes.
I would love to see what the FPI predictor index would have looked for this game. It had to have been Canes at about 75% to win off that first play, and now Stiff with the lead. Canes does have plays to pick up these 4th and 20. So good in clutch situations. Rolling right. Does he have it? Back across his body. Stiff with the defense. He'll get the ball back.
Oh my goodness. Stiff comes through with the defense. The defense that won him a belt in 16 brings him 5 years down the road, Madden 21, and his defense might have just sealed it, but JP Canes does have 3 timeouts. The game is very much still alive.
And there is the first timeout. How about that? Might be one of the best defensive stands we have ever seen in the club championships, Tyler Davis.
That was phenomenal. What a sequence of events. What a game this has been. I mean, Stiff got a safety, one of the worst plays ever. Then he fights back. His defense steps up. Man, this has been a ball game.
All right, Canes' defense stepping up, though. It's going to be a 3rd and 12 if you're Stiff here, TD. Do you try to pick up the first down, or do you just run the ball, use his final timeout?
Too much time left in the game. If I'm Stiff, I'm going for the win. I'm passing the ball here. You got to seal this thing. You got to go for the kill.
The game is over, Stiff.
Exactly. You hear him right there. First down, game's over. Let's see what he's got.
Favre, he'll take the sack. Ball's out. Oh, it's picked up by an offensive lineman. Final timeout taken. This is going to give Canes great field position. He's going to have no timeouts. So the defense has set the tone late. Does Canes have one more magic drive in him?
Oh, man. Yeah, this is just, I'm sweating over here. This is great. So let's set the picture now for Canes. 1:35, no timeouts. I know Canes feels like he should have won this game a million times already. He feels like he should not be losing the ball game right now, but he has another chance. You can't worry about that stuff. You can't look in the past. You have it all right in front of you now. And here it is. Here's your go-up drive.
First down and 10.
Ice and they save it for, I think.
One-on-one down the field. Allen's going to scramble. He'll pick up 8, but the hurry-up's going to run off a lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, it gets scary now. You got to move with some tempo if you're Canes.
Minute 11 and counting. Only needs a field goal on his own 25-yard line. Play action. Well covered downfield. He just gets rid of that ball.
Come on, that's got to be. Oh, yes, he got it. Yes.
Oh, he got intentional grounding. The banner didn't come up, but it will be a sack. 3rd and 16.
Come on.
See, what Canes is doing right now, I don't like the play calling. I don't like to keep going back to this play action. I know that was the game plan coming in, but that play action, it's forcing him to roll out right away, and it's kind of getting the sheds to come in quicker. I don't like it, what he's doing. And, man, Stiff has played phenomenal defense in the second half.
3rd and 16. See what Canes has dialed up. 2-man rush from Stiff. Looking downfield, double covered on Y, double covered on X. He'll find Tyreek Hill, who should always be double covered. He'll pick up a first down, 21 yards. He'll spike it with 39 seconds left.
That's a big-time dot right there by Canes, but 39 seconds, he stayed in bounds. It's getting tough now. He's still only at the 32 because of that big intentional grounding penalty. So, man, so you're going to have a runoff. You're going to have to get down quickly. You know, I'd like to see him throw a dot over the middle or get out of bounds if he could, but he's got to spike it really fast.
2nd and 10.
Come on.
Oh, the curls are covered. Looking for a playmaker downfield. He'll just have to throw this one away. TD, I didn't love the route combo.
I didn't love it either. I don't know if he thought it was maybe zone, but Stiff went straight man-to-man across the board. Everything was completely locked up. And now you see Canes really contemplating his next move. Whew, no timeouts. This gets really rough. Both guys look at Stiff. He's praying over there. He's biting the nails. Man, this is crazy. This is one of the games of the year right now.
Third down and 10. Play action. Allen rolling
Go,
right.
fourth.
Allen throws this one away. Here we go, 4th and 10 for the ball game. $5,000 and a spot to compete for that $150,000 top prize. Does Canes have a first down in him with 28 seconds left?
Goes back to that same play, the PA boot over roll. I love the play, but it's just not been there. And here we go, Nick, to your point. This is a $5,000 play of John Madden football. Here we go.
Come on, dial it up one more time, Steph.
Play action.
Let's go!
We're to the left side and swat it down!
Yes! Yes! Neelish! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Elation!
Yes!
Pure elation!
Yes!
From the Madden 16 championship belt winner!
Let's go,
Stiff
baby!
is
Let's
back
go!
in it! He'll compete for that club championship! Look at the emotion on the former belt winner, TD. This is why we play Madden.
Oh my God, yes!
The return to glory has been completed.
What a comeback! I'm not finished, baby! I'm back!
5 years in the making, and he's back. He is the Chicago Bears Club Championship. Phenomenal defense by Stiff in the second half.